3.7 times. I've been a digital marketing consultant for over 6 years, and that's how much I have increased my revenue by using social media platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. Whether you have an offline business or online business, having a social media strategy helps you bring more and more clients to your business. Now, if you're wondering how to build your own social media strategy, watch this video till the end because I'll guide you through the whole process step by step. The first step of building a social media strategy is setting your goals. Before creating a plan, ask yourself, do you want a huge follower base, lots of likes and comments on your posts, or do you wish to make more sales from your business? Because your end goal dictates the type of content you post, which in turn dictates the social media strategy. Before creating a social media strategy, figure out what your current business goals are. I mean, you obviously want to sell products and make money, but you have to be, really specific when you're setting your goals. Like, do you want more brand awareness, more conversions, or more direct sales? Like, one of my business goals is to make more and more people part of my Instagram family and deliver informative content mostly around Facebook ads. Just like that, you have to find out yours. The second step is to find your target audience. Now that you have figured out what your business goals are, it is time to figure out who you are going to create content for. Finding your ideal audience is one of the most essential parts of the strategy. Unless you target the right audience, you are just wasting your time and money and all the efforts. Find out what age group your product is focused on, or which gender would prefer your product. Is there a specific placement or platform where your product will get more attention? For example, if you're selling athletic shoes, you will not show your content on, to a civil engineer. Instead, you have to find people who will be interested in your product, like someone who plays football or is into sports. And besides profession, there are more characteristics based on which you can find your audience, like age, gender, location, marital status, income level, interest or hobbies, and much more. Now let's take two scenarios. Either you have an already existing account on, let's say, Instagram, or you're someone who is just starting out on Instagram. If you have an existing account, to find out who your ideal audience is, you just have to go to your Instagram profile, open the professional dashboard, then click on the account inside. Here you can find literally anything about your profile, like your post reach, engagements, which post is doing well, etc. You will click on total followers, and now if you scroll down, you will see all the information you need to know about your target audience. And if you're new to the platform, you have to take a slightly different path. What you're going to do is observe your competitors, like what kind of content they are posting, and try to follow that strategy until you figure out your own target audience. This brings us to our next step, researching your competitors. Observing what your competitors are doing will give you an overall idea of what to post initially on social media. And if you already found out from analytics, this step is still vital for you. First, identify your competitors. For example, if you sell shoes, your competitors would be Nike, Adidas, etc. Then identify what social media platform they use. What do they post? And how does their audience respond to those posts? Doing so will give you an idea of what is working and what can be improved. Once you do the research, you will get a crystal clear idea of what you should post and how to strategize those posts. The next step is to choose the right platform. And by right platform, I mean which platform most of your target audience uses. The reason is simple. You have to be where your audience is. If your target audience is business professionals, your perfect platform would be LinkedIn. If your audience is millennials or Gen Z users, choose Instagram. And if you're trying to target people aged between 35 to 44, you can find them on Facebook. Just like my target audience is mainly young people aged 18 to 49, who can be coaches, marketers, decision makers, or business professionals. I have chosen YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram as my leading platform. And these were the pre-boarding steps. Once you are done with these, you are ready to start posting. And that's when the process gets creative. This leads us to our next step, which is to plan content ideas. As you're ready to post, come up with content ideas. Remember, good content ideas are not good enough. You have to brainstorm and refine raw ideas. It should be both entertaining and informative for your audience. And never wait until the last minute to generate ideas and work on them. My advice would be take a long time, brainstorm a minimum of 20 to 30 ideas at once, and then start working on them individually. Make sure you are making them native for each of your platforms. Choose one topic, then prepare the content for YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, and other platforms based on your chosen platform. One way to make your content journey easier is by repurposing your content. I'm personally a big fan of repurposing content. So if you have been on social media for a while now and have some informative content, go ahead, repurpose them. Have a good blog on your website, make it a YouTube video, or break it into parts and turn them into Instagram Reels. For a more detailed explanation of repurposing, check out the video by clicking on the I button where I have explained Vanessa Lau's content repurposing strategy. Once your ideas are ready, your last job is to upload them on platforms regularly. Remember, you can decide how frequently you want to post depending upon your schedule. You just need to stick to the schedule and be consistent. And don't think about the quality initially. I personally believe in quantity over quality, at least for the initial days. Because when you're starting on a new platform, you are starting from zero, and your initial goal is to give your content exposure to more and more people. So to reach more people, you have to keep posting regularly as much as possible, even if you have to compromise the quality. Then once you create a small community, it is time to upgrade your content quality. Do research what kind of posts people are enjoying and create accordingly. Besides all these, remember to post consistently on social media. Plan an uploading frequency and set up a routine. Create a calendar and schedule your posts to make this easier. And also don't forget to keep yourself packed with content ideas. In case if you find yourself struggling to generate content ideas, do check out this particular video. And if you like this particular video, then do let me know in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. Until next time, bye-bye.